Okay, I'm going to show you our word sort for this next week, and it is past tense words. So if we were to look at this word without the ending, pray, I will pray today. The past tense would be I prayed yesterday, and it's ed. If we cover up the ending here and I say I wait, I will wait for you to finish. Or we could say the past tense, I waited for you to finish, and it's ed at the end. This word, if we cover the ed at the end, pick. I will pick flowers. Or if it's past tense, I picked flowers. Do you notice how ed, ed, ed is at the end for a past tense already happened? But they sound different at the end. Prayed. I hear just a d. Waited. Kind of sounds like an id. Picked. Okay, let's see. This one is twisted. Twisted. What do you hear at the end? Just a d or a id or a t. Twisted. So here is some headers that can help us when we're saying the word and we hear id, or we hear picked, a T sound even though it's still ed, or you might just hear a d, prayed. As long as you can remember that if it's past tense and it's happened before, you're going to add an ed, even though it might sound like a t at the end or an id. All right, we have, let's do cleaned. At the very end, I just hear a d, right? Started. I started my homework. I hear an id at the end. Yelled. Just a d. Let's see. How about, I'm trying to find some different ones here. Rained. Rained. Just a d sound at the end, but it's all just adding an ed. Turned. Turned. Just a d sound. Let's see. Loaded. I loaded the dishwasher. I hear an id. Again, do you? Okay, here's a different one. Asked. Asked. If it was going to be present tense, oh, I got a lot of shadows going on here. If it's just present tense, ask, I will ask, and then you add an ed when you say the past tense. I asked. I hear a t at the end. Melted. I hear id. Screamed. Just a d, d, d. Okay, those are your sorts this week. Past tense, you're going to add an ed. Sometimes you're going to hear a d, an id, or a t. Okay, enjoy your words.